Today is the day that we all have been waiting for, and this involves with the brand new aviary. You guys have been nonstop in the comments all over the place asking me where are the new birds, and trust me, we've been working really hard to get to this point. So with that being said, let's head on over and let me show you what we've been working on. And yes, this means that today we are going to show you the brand new birds. Now let's head to the back. So welcome to the brand new giant aviary that we've been talking about. This thing is literally 75 feet long, 33 feet at the widest point, and 14 feet tall. One massive freaking aviary. This aviary is becoming so alive that it literally has monarch butterflies inside of it. They are breeding inside of here. They are making their little cocoons, hatching inside of here, and doing the whole 9 yards, which is absolutely amazing. So if you guys don't remember, this aviary definitely took a lot of time. We're putting all the poles in, putting all the planks in, having bad weather, mesh delays, all sorts of different types of things, but we're finally here. Letting the plants grow so that they're nice and thick, having deers give us issues and eating the plants, waiting for them to grow again. All the different types of problems we had, but we're finally freaking here. So everything about this aviary was designed for these small little birds. And this right here is one of my favorite parts about this aviary. Let me throw you guys in on the process of making this water feature beautiful. It's crunch time to get this bowl completed because birds are coming really soon, and I do not want to be working in here when the birds get in here because I don't want to stress them out more than they are. We made a bunch of lines going one way, now we're making lines going the other way. I have my Milwaukee saw right here, and at the same time, we're starting to smooth it out. It doesn't look like that much of a depth difference here, but I really only want to go in the deepest part in the middle, probably about, no more than 1.5 inches deep. These are small little birds that are coming in here, and it doesn't need to be anything too deep, but it's just a lot of time and a lot of, patience to get this down perfectly. We got it pretty smooth here. We're going to probably seal it with some type of epoxy or something good that is safe for animals. And we'll show you the completed process once this is done. But we've been working probably around 3 hours already on this, and I think it's gonna be taking probably around 15 hours to complete it. We've been putting in work, you guys. We put another chain on the Milwaukee saw, and we've been smoothing it out, getting it lower and lower, little by little. I know from the distance from the cameras, probably doesn't look like anything whatsoever, but if I put this rebar right here, you guys can see it's straight across right there, and it drops down. That's exactly what we wanted. We want it to be a shallow bowl. We don't want nothing deep. So we're just gonna dig it out a little bit more over here and then get it so that the deepest end pretty much goes to the back end, so all the water is always draining out at all times. Once we get it all cut out and all done, we're gonna fill up with water, see how the water sits, see if we like it. If we need to do any corrections, we'll do the corrections before we seal this bad boy off. And then this thing is ready to go so that this camera is gonna get the perfect view of these birds taking baths right here in a beautiful aviary. And we're still actually working on it. We have a few more times we would like to seal it so the water holds very tight and it's ready to go. But that's okay because we have other little spots for water for the birds that are coming. And you guys are probably wondering about this massive camera that I have right here. And there's actually 4 of them inside of this aviary. And this right here is going to be for what we have started on our YouTube channel that you're watching right now, that we have a members only. And you guys are going to get behind the scenes videos and behind the scenes live streaming if you guys become a member for this aviary. So at the end of this video, guys, and you guys like and subscribe and comment on this video, make sure you guys go check out the members only and go become a member so that you guys will be able to see these birds drinking water, eating on their food platforms, doing what birds do just like they would in the wild in this giant aviary. So become a member and go see these awesome birds on your own. So not only did we add that one water feature here, we have added all different sorts of oak branches all throughout the aviary in areas that the bushes and trees do not touch, because we do not want the bushes and trees to touch the mesh. Keep everything off of it to protect this knit wire that we have right here. So we have different spots all around, and we're still going to add more. We also have the ship rope that is inside of here on all different angles that the birds are able to hop on and off on. And to make this a coexisting enclosure, we put 3 different islands inside of this aviary so that the muntjac deer and the elongated tortoises can walk around the whole entire aviary. But if the birds want to get onto the ground floor and get away from the deers, they have not 1, not 2, but 3 areas for them to, hang out and do the thing. And I'll show you what they're doing right over there. All right, so I put it on TikTok, you guys. We also already have a 2.2 of beautiful saffron finches that live inside of this aviary. They were the testers of this aviary to make sure that there was legit no holes inside of here. And they've been here for weeks now, and there hasn't been a situation whatsoever. But I wanted to make sure that there was no holes on the lower ends. So I put one of the smallest species of birds inside of here as well. And we put a pair of Japanese button quail in here as well. And you can see the saffrons are bouncing around. The button quail are living their life. We have a beautiful silver female and a beautiful normal wild color button that is just living its life in here. We have the 2x2 pieces of mesh so all the small birds could fly in and out. Use this as branches. It's freaking awesome. So surprised, but not really. That's not really the surprise because we have some really incredible birds that I still have to show you guys. Not only did we get some special birds here on the ranch, but we also did something crazy inside of the otter barn, and it's not an otter barn anymore. It's half otter, half bird room. Let me show you. So the otter room is completely divided in half from the sink area, from the fridge area, and they have their own section for themselves. I'll explain why. So let's get inside. We've been doing a lot of construction inside of here, so let me show you. So we completely converted this whole room for a bird room because the ammonia from the otters on the other side is not safe for the bird. So we sealed it off, we completely foamed it out, insulated the walls, made it completely sealed, cleaned this room, freaking ozone this room. We put more fans, insulated it, freaking exhaust fan, the whole 9 yards. And let me show you what we did as well, because these birds cannot have iron in their water. And if you guys know, we have a well, the water comes from the ground, the water has well water in it, and it has iron. We have a really expensive filtration over there for the building for the fish tank. We also had it come over here with another $800 RO system. Let me show you this thing. So we have a 4-gallon tank right here as a reservoir, and we also have a crazy platinum series of filtrations ready to go inside of here to all have for our birds. So check this out. This lever right here is really good purified water, but it's not RO. So we're gonna be using all this right here for cleaning, and then we wait a second, and all this over here is pure RO water. But 4 gallons isn't enough because we got another 20 gallons of water right here. Let me show you a little bit more. We went into depth. We have deer inside of here. The deers need to have RO water because the birds will be inside of here. And if the birds are drinking iron water, they'll pass away. So we had to make sure that we have a float valve for our deers with pure clean water of RO. And then if you follow this line right here, we have this going outside, and that's going to an RO misting system inside of this whole entire aviary for times like now when there's no rain, no mist, hot weather, and we're gonna mimic the rainforest. Have it on a timer, 30 minutes every single day, and let this thing mist out so the birds could drink off the leaves, take a bath, and live their life. So it's time to show you guys the new birds that we got for the brand new aviary. Let's do it, you guys. Let's get inside. So I know all the bird crazies out there are not gonna like the way I talk about birds, but I'm not the best at speaking or saying the right names of the birds. But the first ones are pretty easy, and Lewis and I got these together, and these are actually the silver-beaked tanagers. So it's been a long time waiting, you guys. The species of birds that we're gonna be adding into this aviary are gonna be a lot of different species of tanagers, but then there's gonna be other different things as well. But we got a tanager right here. Check this out. Give it a second. So that's a female right there. No silver on the beak. Absolute gorgeous bird. Let's put him inside. Here comes the male. The male is really pretty. Look at the beak on it. Not a happy camper. Freaking crazy. All right, so now these birds over here are really neat birds. We actually had these way back then in the other aviary, but they weren't doing good over there, so we wanted to get them again for the new aviary, not the old aviary. So check these guys out. Really cool weaving birds. Probably one of the biggest species of birds that are gonna be in this aviary. Check those out. We actually saw these in the Pantanal in Brazil, which is really awesome.
Yellow rump. Yeah. Look at the blue eyes.
All right, check this out, you guys. Oh no, this is a Euphoria. Absolutely gorgeous bird. This is the female. Most females of the bird species are kind of ugly, so you can see this is not the prettiest one. They have to hide their nest, hide their babies in the brush in the jungle. But wait until you see the male. Long time waiting, you guys. Long time waiting. Check out the male Euphoria. Absolutely gorgeous bird. Super small, but outstanding, beautiful bird. Check that out. Freaking crazy looking bird. And obviously these guys are definitely, you know, could be a little stressed, a little tired, the whole 9 yards. That's why we have the all-in-one powder here. They're gonna be inside here for a little bit, and then they're going outside. The all-in-one powder is really, really good. Every bird person uses it, especially when the birds are coming in. This is not a sponsor whatsoever, but it's really good stuff. You know, it's for coccidia, for worms, respiratory, and it's good for stress relieving as well. It's good for all birds, so you should definitely have some of this on standby.
Right
All right, now this guy right here is really cool. This is a female, and this is a female yellow-legged honey creeper. Looks like a freaking hummingbird. Absolutely amazing. And obviously that's the female. Wait until you see the male. Now this one is absolutely insane. And really cool thing is these guys really, really, really love the Suriname berries that we have inside of the aviary. I probably said it wrong, but there's a berry that's inside of there. The bush is already 6 foot tall, and these guys absolutely love those berries. So we're ready for them. We got their bush ready to go, and these are the birds. Look at the male.
This is my favorite.
Look at that, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous bird. Look at the purple on him, the yellow legs. Freaking crazy. Small little bird, you guys. We told you we were messing around with getting the smallest birds around. It's probably a little bit young, that's why he's not so bright yet. Crazy. These guys are absolutely insane. Real bright. Males are the bright ones, the females are the lighter ones. Blue Dices, absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous birds. And another set of pair of birds inside of the aviary. So for right now, what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another one out there, 6 different species of birds for the brand new aviary. So obviously they just got here, they need to eat. So we have a little bit of papaya, a little bit of banana, and some mealworms in there. We have to do this every single day for them, so they have fresh fruit and worms and stuff in there. They also got a little bit of this good food. It's called egg food. It's like a protein for them as well. It's really, really good for them. Let's go all the way to the end. Start with the yellow-legged honey creepers. These guys are really, really, really cool. Once we get them set up outside, they're literally like hummingbirds. They fly like hummingbirds. So we'll have nectar zones just for them, which is going to be really, really neat. And they'll be able to actually pollinate all the fruit trees inside of there for us. Because as you guys know, back then, it's really, really hard for us to get bees to go inside of there. But with those birds, they'll freaking get everything pollinated in there to fruit out for all the other birds. So they are essential to have in the aviary for this reason. Now these guys right here, absolutely amazing. The blue Dices right here, male and female, super, super colorful, bright birds. We're gonna keep the egg stuff in the back, the fruits in the front, because that has to get changed out a lot often. The egg stuff will stay, you know, throughout the week, and then we'll switch it out. And then the euphorbias are really, really pretty. Males are gorgeous. The females are, you know, obviously a little bit uglier, but they are absolutely amazing. These guys have been in quarantine for probably around 40 to 60 days, but now they're ready to go. And look, all of them are already starting to eat, which is absolutely amazing. Check them all out. Really, really happy with the set of birds that we have inside of here. We're gonna let them do their thing, let them hang out, let them get used to all of us. And the main reason why these guys are not going outside is because we have cold fronts coming in. These guys are obviously wild caught birds. They're not captive born. Some people are breeding them, not so many are. But my goal here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch is to produce these birds and able to have some of these birds for you guys in the future. But to have a Noah's Ark colony of these guys here on the ranch in my absolutely massive aviary, and I think I will have really, really good success with having these birds in that aviary, because normally a lot of people are not able to have an aviary that size and keep them in cages just like this, and that's probably one of the reasons why they're not successful on breeding them, because the wild caught birds they want to go put back in the wild. That's a wild aviary and a massive aviary. Every single pair right now is eating except these silver-beaked tanagers. But I'm lying. Look at this male going over there, grabbing a bite of the banana. Grabbing bites of banana, perfect, exactly what we wanted. They're all calming down and they're eating up. So it's been 72 hours now since we've had these brand new birds here on the ranch, and they have been doing absolutely amazing. The silver-beaked tanagers are still a little skittish, but they are all right. We have to keep these birds in, like we're mentioning, because we have a crazy cold front coming in. I know all of the north right now is dealing with some crazy freezes. It's still going to be Florida. It's still not going to be as cold, but I was looking at some of the temperatures. This thing is going to get just as low as almost 32 degrees. That's freezing temperatures here in South Florida, which is absolutely insane. These birds need to stay inside, and they're going to stay in probably, unfortunately, almost till March. until the whole winter is gone, and then we'll release them so they can start acclimating into the brand new massive aviary. So obviously we're gonna keep on making sure we're updating you guys every single video on how these brand new birds are doing and how the massive aviary is doing. I'm always learning, and I'm always learning off of you guys as well. So put it down in the comments, you guys, what other ideas you think I should do inside of this aviary and what other bird species you would like to see as well, because that is just the start. I'm hoping to probably put about 20 different species of birds in here, and as of right now we only have 6. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here in the brand new aviary. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, put your post notifications on as well, so you guys are always notified for the new videos that we have here on the ranch and when we release these brand new birds. But if you guys become a member, you guys will see that first, and you guys will be able to see the live streaming and the birds eating all the time on their feeders, drinking water, doing their thing, and seeing these awesome, amazing birds.